motion will be moved forward to tomorrow. Excuse me.
There you go. No, there's 2/3 no.
All right, no more motions.
There's a correction to that.
2/3 no.
The vote was whether the motion was out of order. Oh, sorry, Jim Lathrop from Santa Clara, San Jose. The vote was about whether your ruling that it was out of order was correct. And it took 2/3 to say that your ruling was incorrect. So that said that your ruling is correct and it was out of order, so it should not be considered tomorrow.
It actually takes 2/3 to sustain the chair, and the 2/3 vote in the affirmative was not reached.
What? It's the other way around.
I'm sympathetic to your way of thinking because that was also my way of thinking until I thought again about it.
I think it's backwards.
It takes a 2/3 vote to sustain the ruling.
Sustain the ruling?
All right, now, we are back to that motion, and Annie has spoken to the motion, so we are now at the point we are asking if there are questions for clarification on motion 537622. Any questions for clarification? Someone's going over here to microphone 3.
I'm sorry, it's on the question about overriding the vote on the Cuba question. Is that still in order?
There's a red card. What is your question?
Well, I'm reading from the rules of convention, and it says the delegates may override by a 2/3 vote the decision of the president regarding motions. So that would seem to agree with the gentleman who spoke earlier that the no side required a 2/3 vote, which they did not achieve.
I would have to say that perhaps the rule is, I'm sorry, you did not state your name. If you go back to the microphone, I didn't notice you didn't either.
Forgive me, Ann Luther, League of Women Voters of Maine.
I would have to declare that the rule is inartfully written because it was intended to conform to Robert's Rules of Order, and Robert's Rules of Order says that it takes a 2/3 vote to sustain the chair.
Wow. Okay. Whatever.
All right, now, we're all totally confused, but hopefully we're not. Do I have a question for clarification at microphone 1?
Yes, this is Yara Burnett from Greenwich. I am totally confused, and I don't see how that most recent interpretation of that vote could agree with Robert's Rules of Order. It seems to me, under your interpretation, it would take less than a majority of a vote to oppose the ruling of the chair. That just doesn't make any sense. Would somebody please kindly look up in the Robert's Rules of Order, which I have left upstairs in my room, to read the relevant statute?
I'm acting on the advice of our parliamentarian. Let's move on to any other motions on resolutions. Red card at number 5.
It's basically the same issue, Mary Lynn Bates from Alabama, but we had one vote where there appeared to be kind of an even division by standing, and we ruled that the chair ruling would stand. And then we had another vote, which we took by card, which also had about the same division of votes, and we ruled that the chair's ruling would not stand. I think we've applied different standards in the two sections. The rules are very clear in what they say, and we voted to adopt the rules as they were written, and those rules can't override Robert's Rules of Order to the extent that we have voted to adopt them. So I think we're probably stuck with what our rules say, which is that it takes 2/3 to overrule the chair.
It takes a majority to appeal.
Yeah, we approved with the
Jackie Bickford has the red card up. Yeah, you're president of There's red cards all over the place. This place is rocking with red.
In with the parliamentarian, and she assures me that we have been operating under the appropriate rule. And the way I posed the question was whether or not you were voting to sustain the ruling of the chair, and that would take a 2/3 vote.
Majority.
I have a red card at number 1.
I'm Jackie Jagerberger, League of Women Voters of North and Central San Mateo County, California. I have a point of order. Maybe this would clarify, because I have Robert's rules, the simplified, and what it says on the vote for an appeal is that a majority in the negative is required to reverse the chair's decision. So you had a majority in the negative.
You did?
The problem is that our rules say 2/3.
No, they don't. They don't.
All right, I tell you what I'm going to do. You know, there's really no reason to quibble so much about this. The motion is going to go forward, and we're going to debate it and vote on it tomorrow. And those of you who think it's out of order or whatever, you certainly are welcome to stand up and oppose the motion. But we do need to move along with convention, and I promise that we will make those rules a little bit clearer next time around. Red card at number 5.
Catherine Fleming, Newcastle League of Delaware. I move to reconsider 616574. That is working for the just peace in the Middle East to a card count.
It's too late.
We're back to request a card count.
Reconsider inspiration can come
The yeas and nays were very close.
Did she vote against it?
I voted against it.
Somebody on the somebody voted against it.